Welcome to Teach Me Money Methods. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to turn pictures into coloring book pages. So you may have some images sitting around or have access to some pictures that you might have taken while traveling or on holiday or something like that. You might want to be making a coloring book, a personal coloring book page or coloring book of your own photos, even just for yourself. Or you might want to do this for publishing, KDP publishing purposes. And, you might have access to PLR content or images, or you can even use royalty-free images, and there's millions of them available on the internet. And you'll be able to take these images, and you can see up here on this image on my thumbnail that we're going to find this dog here, and then we're going to actually turn it into a coloring book page. And there's other things that you can do to even outline these outlines and make them darker. I could show you a little bit how to do that, but even just the version that gets spit out from this free software I'm going to be showing you online is pretty dang cool. And so you'll get different results depending on what image you, if you have an abstract images that there's a lot of complexities going on, it might be a little bit more difficult to use this tool. But the more basic the image is, the better. And, I'm going to be showing you a free, fast, beginner method on how to do this. So we won't be using Photoshop or any technical skills required. You won't have to be doing all kinds of different settings and digging in just to learn how to do this on maybe an advanced tool like Photoshop or something. I'm going to show you a free tool, but I'm going to show you some other methods as well that you could use. So there's a few free tools. So let's jump in. So I'm over here at Pexels, and I've typed in dog and cat, and I've just kind of was looking through here, and I found this one. This would be really cool. This, I don't know what kind of dog that is. I think might be a Boston Terrier or a pug or something. But we'll just go ahead and take that image and do a free download. You can get this image for free on Pexels. And then we'll come back, and then once you do you can type in, on Google, turning a photo into a coloring book page. And there's some services that it does cost money. So you have these right here, and they do this based off of buying photo credits, right? And so you'd have to create your coloring book page. You can go there, and then you can go ahead and pick the image out, right? It's going to upload that image that we just downloaded of that dog. And then we should be able to look in here and see what our result would be before we actually buy it, which is really cool. So this one, it obviously did not spit out very good. I'm pretty sure you can, okay, we can mess around with some tools here. But you're going to try to find an image that it's coming out a little bit better, right? And so far, is this tool quite working for us? Doesn't seem like it's working on that image very well, right? Let's see, that's the best one that we could come up with is right there. Yeah, about right there. So then let's see what happens when I guess there's a drawing tool that we can use. So if you have a drawing tool, then looks like you can, I don't know. So there we go. So there's a drawing tool. You can size it, and then you just push draw, and then you can actually draw on the image, right? But that's not what we really want to use, right? So we have that. So this one actually costs money, and I'm actually not very impressed by this just from my first go-around test with this, considering that they have these images over here. And this image of this dog is pretty, it's pretty basic. There's just one element on the screen. It should have been able to draw a line around all this, especially because it's a white background on the back. And then there's, the dog is a dark color. So I'm not very impressed with this tool, but you're welcome to check it out, reallycolor.com. Let's move on to the next. So we're at scrapcoloring.com. I'm going to choose file. I'm going to upload that dog image real quick and see if this one works or not. And stay tuned because I have a tool that actually works really, really well, and it is free. But we are going to check out some of these other tools live right in front of you to see what they can produce. So here we are with this image. It looked like it kept everything as black, but really what we would want to do is, I guess you'd have to fool around with this a little bit. Okay, so I didn't want to bore you with me fooling around with this, but you guys are welcome to go over to scrapcoloring.com and see if you can get this to work. So this looks like it's the background, right? But then this foreground, we should be able to change it to white by clicking on it, and I'm not seeing that we're able to do that. right here by clicking on the dog. So this one kind of is failing as well. Not really working for me right now. So some other tools you can go to is right over here. So the Apple Store, there's a Colorscape, color your photos. This one has good ratings on the Apple device. It's a Colorscape, and it's going to be a lot like the tool that I will be showing you that you can use online on the cloud. But obviously you submit the dog image here or the tiger image right here, and then you can actually get this image to spit out. So this would be strictly on a phone. But man, if it's producing results like this, this looks as good or better than even what I'm going to be showing you. So you can also get it on the Google Play Store. Colorscape as well has a little bit less ratings on the Google Play Store, but certainly looks like it's worth looking at. If you can see right here, you know, you can see the quality of what it should be spitting out. All right, so let's get on to the tool that I wanted to show you, right? So I've already uploaded the dog, but we'll just go back over here to the main page real quick. So this is what it's called. I think it's mimi-panda.com, mimi-panda.com, and it's free. You can do all this for free, which is really cool. So all you're going to do is just create a coloring page, right? You're going to come down here to this little selector here. You can drag and drop, or you just click on this tool here. We're going to grab our dog image right here and push open. Okay. So it's going to take a second to load that, and then watch what ends up happening. And this one is way more straightforward than any of the other tools that we weren't able to get any results from our other tools, right? So here's our original image, and you just take this little crosshair right here, and you just open that and or close it all the way, and there's your image. So it just took our image from being, you know, the full HD image of the dog, and now it's going to turn it into black and white to where we can actually use it as a coloring page. And then all you're going to do is just right click. You're going to save image as, and save it, just save it. And then it will end up coming out looking pretty good. You can do this with many different photos, right? So we could test other images and stuff, but that's pretty good, right? And then you could put some other backgrounds on top of this. There's a lot of things that you can do, but that's pretty cool. You've got a realistic dog image right there. I think you can still actually identify what kind of dog that is, which is really cool. And then if you wanted to even, so once you download the image, you get a really nice image right here. But if you wanted to do some touch-up details and you're not a pro at Photoshop, there's some other things that we can do. I've been kind of fooling around with it a little bit, and I pulled up my trusty PowerPoint tool. Using Microsoft PowerPoint, you can come in here and actually start doing some outlines by just going up to Insert and go to Shapes, and then go to this tool I like to use. It's called Curve. And then you can just start doing some outlines, right? We're going to go ahead and push Escape on that because that one didn't work. But I'm going to go back up, and I even have it on my quick access toolbar right here. So I'm going to use the curve there. And then you can just start, you know, coming right here, and it actually smooths out your lines, so they actually, so it does, you don't have to be perfect with your drawing strokes. So I'm just gonna kind of go through here and outline this. The ear right here is pretty dark, so it doesn't really need a whole lot of it, but just showing you kind of some possibilities. Drop in the comments if you think that this method right here is worth it, or if we should just keep the image the way that it is. Because I think that it is definitely pretty good the way that it's spit out. I'm going to go ahead and escape on that. And then what you do is you just select that when you're done with it. And then you go to Shape Fill, Shape Outline. And we know it's black. And then we're also going to go down to the weight. And then we're going to increase the weight a little bit, right? So you can keep doing that. You could even add some more. We'll do one more. Go up to Curve. And you could, you know, outline the nose a little bit more, make it a little bit more defined. And then when I'm going to go back up and just adjust the weight again. And then we could do it a little bit more. So, you know, just kind of fooling around a little bit with it and seeing what you can actually come up with this stuff, right? And so you can start outlining this and maybe outline some of the whiskers, or you can certainly just leave it the way that it was. right here. You be the judge. Drop a comment below which one you like better. I'm not really sure if we need the outlines on the outline, but that's just something that you could do. I think that the image right here, I think the effort that would be involved with doing the outlines might not be worth it. The image that it spits out is pretty dang good. So that tool is mimi-panda.com, and certainly you can use this for free. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button and make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss out on any further videos. Until next time, take care.